Welcome to sunny Southern California. Great day today, 74 degrees. Sea lion is barking. Birds are flying. And the temperature is rising for summer. As usual, the freeway is full of traffic. On my way to Trader Joe's to get some fresh ingredients for the recipe for today, and I found this car show. I just had to show you guys because these were the cars that I used to see when I was a small kid. I was born in 1958. That means I'm 60. Yeah, all these cars bring a lot of memories. I think we used to have one of those. Today I have another easy Peruvian recipe, delicious arroz chaufa. About 200 years ago, there was a Chinese emperor who came to Peru, and he was missing the fried rice from China. His name was Chaufa. So he would tell the Peruvians to create the same, dish for him, and that's why it's called Chaufa. Of course, I made that up. That's not true. Don't believe me. We're gonna do my version of Chaufa. So let's get to the ingredients. First one, of course, you guessed it. You need rice. We're gonna need soy sauce, sesame oil, cooking oil, any kind, some peppers, some green onions, eggs, mushrooms. I'm gonna use some peas. This recipe you can alter. You can make it your own. So the first thing, we put the rice with no salt. I don't add any salt to anything until the end because the soy sauce is very salty, so it will give it the flavor later. Let the rice boil for about 20 minutes, and then you have to cook some scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, we're gonna use the magic of the video here, make it double time. Just don't burn the eggs. Make sure you don't dry them too much because you're gonna cook them later with the rice. So just make a nice little scrambled eggs with some butter, and again, no salt. Just we're gonna save them for later. Let it cool down. The next step, we're gonna get some ginger, grind it, and then some garlic, and we're gonna mix this in a bowl and reserve it for later. We're gonna add the onions, any other vegetable that you want, that you have available. Mainly this is the save the leftovers kind of dish. So if you have some chicken left over, you can mix it in here, or some beef or some shrimp. You can do a lot of different combinations. We're gonna add a little bit of sesame oil, not too much, just a few drops because this tends to be a little strong, and I like to put some more onion chopped. Make sure you get all the dry layers off the onion because they can get tough and they might not cook well enough for the rice. So you want the soft onion, caramelized onion when you cook it. we're gonna do the same with the peppers. I added one red pepper, sweet peppers, and one yellow one. Again, if you want some spicy food, if you like spicy, just add some jalapenos or any other pepper that you like. It's up to you. I like to take the seeds off the pepper and the stem and then chop it up in small pieces until you're ready to cook it. Cook it at a medium heat. This traditionally is cooked at very high temperature with in a wok with oil, but there's some oils that are not resistant to heat, so they might change the chemical composition and turn into poison, basically. So what I do is I don't let it smoke. I just cook it at a medium heat for about 20 minutes. Stir it so that it cooks even. We're gonna add some soy sauce instead of salt. Add soy sauce to taste. This is the chicken, we put it in and also stir it, make it nice and brown. Then I add the mushrooms last because these don't take a long time to cook, so we want them still a little crispy. And some green peas. So we're basically done with the mixture. Now we're gonna add the rice. The rice is already cool. It's been resting for a little bit, so it dries up a little bit. And then we mix it up in the pan with all these ingredients and some more soy sauce. Remember, you don't put any salt, but you need to put a lot of soy sauce because that's what's giving it the flavor. So now I put the eggs in and I cook it again for maybe 5 minutes. Just heat up, the mix so that it's nice and it's gonna smell so good. With the ginger and the sesame oil, it gives it a nice aroma. So that's it. This is the final product. You can subscribe for more recipes. Also remember I have 2 other channels. One is more for music and one is for cycling.